Hi everyone, it's Reis here. We are here in my studios in London right now. It's my home studio, as you can see, during this lockdown season. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of some stories and facts happened to me during the last few years. And I hope you like it. Well, definitely my favorite city in the planet is Barcelona. I used to live there a little bit during winter 3 years ago, and I fell in love of the city. Also because I can get out a bit of the bubble of the music industry. As a skateboarder, for me, it's my escape of all the music thing, and Barcelona for us skateboarders, it's definitely the best place to skate in the planet. So Barcelona also have the weather, it's like amazing. Also you have the mountains where we can go for ski. It's Andorra, it's a beautiful spot and it's very close to Barcelona. We have the beach and you have the food. The food in Spain, it's delicious. It's like so good. So yes, Barcelona for me definitely is the best place. I want to live there for a while. Singapore, and especially because I played there for the Formula One. Last year I was invited to play there, and I never been in a Formula One before, and also to be in F1 and be playing, and also it's a night race, and even more I play in the rooftop where the venue is called C'est La Vie. It's in that emblematic rooftop where it has the infinity pool. So the infinity pool was behind of me, and the cars was like just racing down, so I could play for the crowd and at the same time watch the race. It was, for me, it was like an incredible experience. Singapore, it's an amazing city. It's like 30 years ahead of the rest of the planet. Everything is so organized, everything is so beautiful, greener. When you're there, it's already a mind-blowing experience. So when you're there with the Formula One, playing this rooftop, it's like it's a game over. It's insane. I have drum machine, electron motorcycles, and also the Arturia Microfreak. I decided to have this kind of mobile portable studio because I always been in the computer, and as when I'm traveling, I'm a little bit struggling to get used to another place. And sometimes, for example, I go to Brazil and stay there for 40 days, or for example, last year I went in Australia for 30 days, and then I went in Asia for more 20 days, and then Brazil for 3 months. So I can bring all my synthesizers with me. So I decided to do that, not just because I need the synthesizer, but it makes me feel in a studio and be excited to make music and a little bit more comfortable to start the process. So yeah, definitely that's what I bring with me. Definitely it's Warung. Warung is the most iconic venue in South America, I have to say. Well, it's in the south of Brazil, and I have a special story with Warung because I decided to be a professional artist, like dedicate my life and really make that as a professional when I was in the room for the first time, and when I was watching Sasha play. And when he played there and the sunrise and everybody starts to cry and all that kind of mix of feelings, I said, wow, that's what I want for my life. And moved to Europe and focused on the music. And then I got signed on the Last Night on Earth, which is a Sasha's label. And then they decided to do a Last Night on Earth showcase in Warung. And then they invited me to play. So my first time in Warung was with Sasha, the same artist who made me be where I am right now. So, and all my friends knew that, just Sasha didn't know yet. I haven't told him. I decided to keep the secret until I be there with him. So was like magical. I played for 4 hours, Sasha played for 4 hours, like it was just me and him in the main stage. Had all that feelings again, and now with me playing was like unreal. It's really good. It's during this situation we're having right now. Well, I'm not traveling, as no one is, but I moved from my country to Europe, and now I just moved into London, and everything happened, and like I've been new in the city with all these things happening. It's been like really tough for me. It's this kind of mix of feelings of everything, like you can socialize. I just have a few friends here. I miss my family, like miss friends, miss be out. It's like weird, and it's not that bad in that point where well, I got focused in the music, I got focused on my album, but it's that kind of like less of perspective and don't know about anything. So definitely it's the loneliest time I have been my whole life. Last year, before the Singapore episode, I decided to go to Thailand. I'd never been in Thailand before, and I said, oh, I never took a proper holiday, like a switch off my phone, and like I just enjoy. No matter, well, I consider my life is a bit of a holiday because I do what I love, so you never felt that kind of job pressure. But I decided, well, I want to take just 1 week for me, off of everything. And when I was in the ferry to Pipi, I was in the rush because it was the last ferry, and I met a guy. He was actually, he asked me, are you going to Pipi? I said, yeah, I'm going to Pipi too. That's actually funny. Because we started to talk, and he asked, oh, what do you work? And if I work for music industry, and I said, oh, me too. And said, and what do you do? And I said, I work for Burning Man. Oh, no way, man. And then what are you coming to do here? I come here to disconnect. Oh, me too. And of course, we haven't disconnect as we thought. Well, he was with a couple friends, and of course we had fun in the island, discovering all these beautiful islands over there. So actually it was like a completely lost translation moment in the thing. Ooh. Actually was the flight before the lockdown. Oh my god, what a mission. I was in Ibiza and was actually moving to the UK, and they start to announce, we might lock down, and I was with my friends over there, and I said, well, so we don't know when we're gonna see each other again, let's have the last party. So we party all night, got completely drunk, and then had to take the flight. So I was in the flight. we're like a taxiing to take off, and then I start to feel sick. I start to feel really sick, and they was doing that proceeds, and I start to feel a little bit panic because I say, oh, I can't feel sick here. If these people gonna think I have this virus, what's gonna happen? And I couldn't handle, and then I say, oh, I'm gonna throw up. And I start to call the girl, the flight attendant, to give me a bag because they didn't have a bag. And she haven't listened to me, so I throw up the whole plane. So everywhere was a fucking mess. So everybody was starting to scream, isolate him, isolate him. And I said, oh my god, no. And then the girl came to me and said, what's going on? I said, oh, I'm thrown up. And the flight attendant asked me, what do you have? And I said, oh, I'm hungover, we drank all night, I'm feeling sick. And she said, oh, look, we need to take off. This is the last flight before the lockdown. So you need to tell me if we can fly or not. And I said, no, I'm completely fine. Please go. and yeah, it was very, very embarrassing situation. I was like, it was really bad. It was really bad. Well, I already answered this question before, and it's not a sponsored thing, trust me. It's in my hometown, it's called Araxá, where I'm born, and the hotel is called Grande Hotel. It's a very iconic and rare, in a way, kind of resort in Brazil, because it looks like a castle, and we don't have castles in Brazil, in South America, more or less. And it's a quite unique experience because it has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful garden, and it's in the middle of like a valley, so it has this kind of, and it's they have a tectonic area over there, so you have a very mineral water. It's in the middle of a little bit jungle-ish vibes. So it's a very, very special hotel. I would like everyone could have a chance to at least spend a night there and see what I'm talking about. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching my episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe right here, I think, for more contents like this. Bye.